What you own, the stretch pants ain't for kids, bro. What kind of shit is y'all on when y'all in the studio? Young Doug is a young bitch in a half-top and skirt, man. That ain't reppin' hip-hop, he must be trying to get hurt, man. Ladies, fools in the dirt, man.
What's up, y'all?
Make no friends, though.
Welcome back to another episode of Don't Do That on fucking Fridays. Oops. Yeah, of course. But either way, we haven't had any issues so far, so we must be doing pretty well on the cussing, so slip up every once in a while isn't too bad. But again, welcome back to another episode of Epic Fridays. Woo. Here we are, talk on some discussions and whatnot. As always, I try to just go through things and, randomly read off of what people are thinking, just in general, so kind of get little stupid shit that does need to be out there. So, because we, of course, value your time, we want to go ahead and get this started, so we'll go ahead and get 16 out here with us and get this thing going on and see what we can come up with for Epic Fridays. Come on, 16, let's bring it.
I'm reppin' for my whole state, there's no opposition. I'm Master P, these niggas, they did not know what hit them. Now I'm in position, they wishing, they dreaming that on any given Sunday they can be Willie beaming. But, yeah, look at you, look at us. All y'all niggas look bitch as fuck. All y'all niggas look bitch as fuck. All y'all niggas look bitch as fuck.
You see how I did that? And I didn't say, that word. You see how easy that was?
Shameless plug time. That was bitch as fuck. And that is only found on my SoundCloud. Check out the Icon 16. Yeah, the Icon 16. Or 16 the Icon. Let me look that up myself.
Right.
So, check that out. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of F It Friday, Fuck It Friday.
And don't do that.
Don't do that.
Now remind you, we can also find us on Facebook on 16's TV. Don't do that on Facebook.
Yep, 16 TVs,
you'll find
don't do that. Yep.
the logo, the YouTube, the same logo that's found on YouTube.
Yep.
Is also going to be the actual page there. And another way to make sure it's not no fraudulent stuff, alright, you simply can go on to the page and see who the admins are. If you don't see me, that means you
gotta see.
It has to say Candy Summers.
It has to say Candy Summers.
Candy
Robert
with an
16,
I.
Right, you're right. Robert 16 Summers or Deontay Thomas.
Yeah, because there are fraudulent people out there, as you've all learned to come across, and we've spoke on it before when it comes to people hacking into folks' Facebook and all that good nonsense.
Facts.
Again, if you don't see at least mine, you know something's wrong. All right, on it. Have you been able to come up with anything for this episode today, sir?
Well, I had one come from the page, and it kind of reminded me of some things that I have seen. And it struck a chord. So
what was it?
I know a lot of people can probably relate to this one.
I would hope so. A lot of stuff should be relatable to a lot of our folks.
Doing people dirty that had your back through thick and thin.
Ooh.
I know of at least one serious one where had their back, and they took tail and betrayed them so scandalous. I mean, had their back through all types of stuff. Could have went to jail for them. I mean, could have lost all types of stuff that is immeasurable to be lost, and still stuck it out with this person for this person to, in the end, Brutus to Caesar, stab him in the back. The king was it the Mad King and the King Slayer?
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones type of
straight comes up from behind them and just betrays them.
And the sad part is you got to come up from behind somebody, behind their back.
Betrayed them.
That's disgusting.
When someone has your back through thick and thin, through everything, and you still do them the dishonor of showing them that no good deed goes unpunished, and you dog them out anyway.
Shame.
Shame, and ring the bell. Another Game of Thrones reference.
Shame.
Ring the bell.
So start having a bell from now on. Shameful shit.
Try not to be that person, and try not to be that person that gets taken advantage of and done that dirty, because people will do you dirty. You will sit back and have their back. I have seen it. We've seen it. And it's
I've had to experience it, being the people for those, Don't be the people that, God, don't bite the hand that feeds you, bro.
And I know, I can't even really get into detail because I'm so close to the situation that I would give away my hand. So I just say that I know that person feels great remorse. I know they feel bad. They're probably punishing themselves.
As you should.
And so I'm just going to leave it at that. But don't be that person. Don't be that person that has someone that has your back, that is your for real right arm, your right hand, and has your back through all types of drama and pain and everything, and to still stab them in the back and do them dirty. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Don't be that person.
Don't do it.
Because that karma will come back around and get you.
Man.
Somebody's going to come back around and do it to yourself.
Tenfold.
They'll come back and do it to you. And then you're going to, for real, understand how it feels.
We should all be smart enough to know, but a lot of people don't. And they end up finding out or fucking around and finding out.
Fucking around and finding out be usually the hardest, so.
Yeah. What about you?
Alright, well, few of them that I've come across, and one of them is something that everybody actually goes through daily. Everybody does. Because we all can get mad about it, no matter how you think about it. It states, don't go out talking crazy about people. Because granted, yes, bless you, babe, bless you, babe. Lord have mercy, here we go.
Sneeze and spill, that was 4.
Alright, bless you, you're good. It says, don't go out talking crazy about people. Because granted, you have the right to your opinion and how you feel about them. You have that right, absolutely. Nobody can take that away from you. But also what you can't take away from them is now they also have the right to their opinion about you. And can go ahead and still say whatever the F they want to say. Because you have that right? You feel you have the ability to say whatever you want, because you may feel a certain kind of way about somebody, whatever the case may be, however the tide may flow for you. But at the end of the day, that other person still also then has a right to feel a certain way about you. And you can't get mad if they say something about you yourself, because you have that right to feel some kind of way, right?
A lot of people get that twisted.
How do people, how do you feel that your opinion and how you feel is way more valid than the next person? Because it's really not.
Your opinion and how you feel
is just
should
as
be
valid.
Equal to someone
because
else's.
Everybody, you could still have an opinion with somebody and still be fine with that person, because at the end of the day, life would be the the most boring giver kind of light. Like if you excuse us going back to the 1900s, those that are born from 2000 and later, unless you have read the book The Giver or even watched the movie The Giver, everybody that thinks the same, has the same thought process, everything's the same, you feel the same, you give a black and white picture. Boring. Opinions and thoughts make everybody different. Everybody different. But, I mean, if it's not made for you, it's not made for you. I mean, it is what it is. You have a right to feel that kind of way, but also you can't take away how that other person as well feels. I feel like their point is just as valid as yours. You know, so you can't change that. Sometimes that point is valid and sometimes it's not. I mean, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's whatever.
Some people go out of their way.
Yeah, to make it like
try to make their point valid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or they get what I like to call, or like a lot of people like to call, they get butthurt when people don't bow down
exactly
to their way of thinking.
And the way I see it, like this,
sad
as
business.
long as
or like shout out to Mad Dog McGraw, shameful shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, you should respect how they feel and their opinion about it, because at the end of the day, at least that opinion has been stated. You know, you'll allow people around you, friends, that have the same exact opinion but can't even tell that to you. But yet you don't give them that same energy as you give to somebody else.
Oof. Let's see.
But yet you'll have friends around you that won't even tell you how it is. It's like your enemy is literally your best friend. Because at least your enemy, you already know they're your enemy.
You gotta be a good enough friend to be brutally honest when you need to be.
Yeah.
You can't fear loss of the friendship through being truthful and being honest and being genuine and keeping it 100 and telling them, hey,
right,
this is not cool.
And don't get mad at them for it. Don't get mad at them for it.
If you cannot do that, then you're not benefiting that friend. You're not a real friend.
Exactly. And you're not a real friend that would actually get mad at it and, you know, be all rah-rah about it. You would simply accept it,
right.
And you would simply also say, well, if that's the case, this is how I feel.
You can't accept that person's criticism of you, and you call them your friend. You genuinely see them as your friend, but you can't accept their criticism. Then there's a problem.
There's a big problem.
You don't respect their criticism, and they're supposed to be your genuine friend. Then there's an issue, right?
All right, go on. What you doing?
Now, I only got this other one.
Okay.
This was on the page as well. And it has to deal with, I know there are a lot of people that actually are bipolar and deal with that. But there are instances in the workplace where you will have a coworker, and the coworker will be cool as a fan on Monday, quiet as a church mouse, won't talk to nobody on Tuesday, wicked as the Wicked Witch of the West on Wednesday, off on Thursday, Friday the 13th, everybody, she's Jason, she's slicing everybody up, she's evil as hell on a Friday, Saturday, she's off, Sunday, she's hell on wheels again and just up everybody's ass like some type of enema, like some type of spiked enema, and then back on Monday, she's back cool with everybody. Or he's back cool with everybody. Bipolar friends, co-workers at work. Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. Don't mess up people's vibe, man.
I've had that experience too. Like for example, like I'm a bipolar person. You know, I have my days. You know, I have my whatevers. You know, but I will come to you and tell you, and let you know, like, hey, today's the day. Just leave me alone. You know, whatever. If I'm snippy, it's not directed towards you. End of story. Just simply let people know that you're having a bad day. Don't be all secretive and shit like that, and just be a prick.
But you got people
that's just not how it is.
But you got people that they cannot help. They have the asshole gene so deep in their blood that they just cannot help. They have to take that jump. They have to take that leap.
Right.
Perfect situation. Go through all day. I'm the type of person, when I get mad at you, I will just cut you off. I won't talk to you. I won't bother you. I won't do nothing. I just won't.
People have noticed that.
Won't mess with you. But at some point, I will come off of that, because all that negativity, withholding all that, it drains you. You want to, you know, be free and be the natural, you know, cool as a fan person that you are. So then you come back to this person, you start communicating with this person, you're cool with this person, you're talking back and forth,
Right.
being cordial, you're doing all the things that you should do with a coworker. And then they ask you to do something that, in my opinion, is stupid. If I'm coming at you and we work together, and I'm walking towards you with a tub of dishes, and you're standing in front of the dish sink.
Right.
Should I have to say, could you move out of the way so that I can put these dishes in the sink?
Now we're talking 2 grown adults,
right? I shouldn't have to. I'm walking right towards you and you're in the path of common sense.
2 adults.
I'm walking towards you.
Oh, okay, we are 2 adults.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm walking towards you with a tub full of dishes. You're standing I'm point A. The dishes are point B, and you're standing in between. This sink is point B. So, you're standing in between. So should I have to say, or should it be common sense in your head? Oh, he or she is trying to get to the dish sink. Let me scoot over. No, this person, because they have the asshole gene so deep in their veins, they go, well, what do you want? I need you to use your words. I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind because you're too stupid to read my mind at this point. Are you serious?
At the end of the day, I see it like this.
You're too dumb.
It's more along the lines of just, again, there's no excuse for that behavior.
Why should I have to tell you something that you already know?
To what I've seen here already, what I've already seen in this situation as you've described it, you have 2 adults that have obviously been working for long enough to understand the dynamics of the situation. You are headed to the dish tank with said dishes, and person of dumbass, person D,
descendant
is
of dumbass,
in front of the dish tank where person of doing dishes.
There are certain things that
doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Why would you think that you would simply be like, I can't read your mind when you see that this person is headed to the dish tank with dishes.
Here's a perfect example. Let's say you work with somebody and y'all work in a bakery.
Okay.
Every day for the last year, this person has made the circle donuts. I'm just break it down to the most simplest thing. The circle donuts.
The glazed donuts.
This person has made the circle glazed donuts, just the perfect little round glazed donuts, right? Every day for the last year, and you've been working with this person every day for the last year. He's on his way into the room to make the glazed donuts, but he doesn't say a word to you. Does he have to?
Because you know
Because you've known for the past year that this is what this man does, right? So why does he have to verbalize it?
Darling.
Does it have to be verbalized at this point?
I need to ask. Who hurt you?
Man.
Who hurt you?
Man.
Because it seems to me
Kick
like
rocks
you crave
with
attention.
no socks. Kick rocks with no socks.
With none.
No socks.
Okay, so
what
at the end of the
hell?
day, you seem rather petty at this point, to where like you've just been itching to just get under somebody's skin.
Removeth thy stick
maybe you should
from
stop.
thine ass.
Maybe you should stop being so mindful and stop using your brain all the time.
Oh my goodness.
And use your eyes to look what's in front of you instead of using your
protein
brain.
is
Because
bad.
having a good head on your shoulders does not always get you everywhere in life, sweetheart.
Too much protein can be bad.
Oh yeah, too much protein, especially too many bangs to the head. I mean,
it could.
So, all right, well, you know that's pretty okay. That's a hell of a way to be able to. That's a hell of a way to be able to end it off right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like
little advice.
Like maybe add a little Vaseline to your life, maybe. That might help also.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Shout out to those that have a good head onto their shoulders because they seem to be able to. Oh, Jesus Christ, babe.
Well, Easter eggs, protein balls.
Oh, I mean, she has worked with chicken for a while, so I mean, she has the cluck of the litter. She does look like she broodies every day. Do you brood every day? Do you brood every day? Okay, anyways, on with it. So thanks again, guys, for joining us. As always, have fun, and we value your time, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we will see you on the next episode of Don't Do That on Mad as Hell Monday. Deuces, guys. Bye. Next to you.